Hello everyone, and welcome to a video about the future of this channel, both short and long term. Before we begin, I just have two things to say. One, if you like this channel and you care about the content you see here, I implore you to stick around until the end because there's a lot of important things I want to share that I've been working towards for a while now. And two, the visuals for this video will just be this zombies footage. I didn't feel this needed a whole bunch of editing and fancy graphics and such, so you'll just have to put up with this mediocre gameplay. Maybe if you're lucky I'll fade in some Subway Surfers and Family Guy clips over this to accommodate for the rising cases of brain rot, but let's just get into this. First off, as I've mentioned a few times in previous posts on the channel's community tab, the MP7 History and Evolution video was my last weekly upload, and instead I'm now going to just work on projects until I'm satisfied that they're fully ready for release, with the goal being to get at least 2 videos out each month. This comes as I've noticed I've been spending more time on the editing and visual aspects of my content over the last few months, with less time being dedicated to researching and writing the actual videos. For too long I've prioritized just getting a video out every week over ensuring what I'm making is to an acceptable standard. Like some of the videos on this channel I've literally researched and written the script for in a single day. And as much as being able to do all of this quickly has allowed me to keep a consistent schedule, the quality of my work has suffered as a result. So I'm going to be making more of an effort to check sources and the validity of my information because I care a lot about history and teaching it correctly. And I don't want to be disseminating inaccurate information. The German weapons rant video was a clear example of the need to do this. I'll admit I bit off a bit more than I could chew with that video, in hindsight trying to do justice to all my arguments for like 8 different weapons in 40 minutes just wasn't going to work. And that video certainly would have benefited from a longer period of research. The main thing I've drawn from the comments on that video, both from people that enjoyed it and those that didn't, was that it was very surface level and could have used more detail to drive home what I was saying. So instead of making some addendum video patching my various arguments to coherence, I'm going to make a video on each of the weapons I discussed, going over their history and why they're not as good as people claim individually. I stand by what I said in that video, don't get me wrong, but I can definitely do a better job at proving my position to you all. These videos will be part of a new version of the History and Evolution series, which I'll be expanding to cover not just firearms, but tanks and aircraft, armored vehicles and such as well. So coming up will be individual videos on the STG-44, ME-262, V2 rocket, Tiger tank, etc., along with a whole host of other weapons I want to talk about, as well as ones requested by you all. Alongside these videos, I'll continue to put out video essays on different topics other than my typical content, and I'm happy to announce the first one I have coming up will be on Lockheed's Skunk Works, which I've been working on for a couple of months, and, you know, it got sidetracked with that A10 video that I put out a while back. Other video essays I plan on making include one on the CIA that I won't say too much about, or I might inexplicably fall out of a window, one on the last fascist government in Europe after World War II, Francoist Spain, one analyzing how historical accuracy works in different forms of popular media, along with a bunch more that I won't announce just yet. I'll be posting polls to the community tab on the channel for you all to be able to vote on which videos you see next, and in fact once this video goes live, you'll be able to vote in the community tab for the next video following the Skunk Works one between the STG-44 and the FG-42 for the first German infantry weapon I'll do a deeper dive on. In between these core videos for the channel, I'm going to be making some shorter, more fun videos to keep the algorithm happy while I'm making the longer, core videos for the channel, with the first one I have planned being a tier list of Vietnam War era music, because I've never seen anyone make one, and I figured I might as well do my favorite era of music justice in a fun way. The second upcoming one will be a second Q&A to commemorate 10,000 subscribers, so you all can get to know me a bit better and why I do what I do. With all of that said, I'd like to highlight both the new submissions form and the channel Twitter account. The submission form can be found on the channel page and in the description of all my videos since the German weapons rant, and on it you can submit any video ideas you may have along with your name so I can credit you if and when I make the video, and there's also an option to leave potential sources to kickstart my research. With this, I hope to involve you all in the channel more and the content you see here, which is why I want to begin more actively using the Twitter account I made for this channel. I made it back when I started making these videos, and I've never really done anything with it, but I want to use it to give everyone updates and communicate with you all as my video output will be much lower. As much as I like the community tab, and more so hate the stupid former Bird app, Twitter is just used by more people and more accessible, so I figured I'd give it a shot so more of you have a better idea about what goes on behind the scenes. The final thing I have to announce is the biggest project I've got going on, but I'm not going to say too much as it's still very early on and I'm not going to be releasing it until like May of next year. Anyways, I'm planning a brainstorming sort of stage for a big project on the Pentagon Papers that would go beyond just a short video on this channel. As I get further into what I'm doing and as it progresses, and even if it goes anywhere, I'll provide more detail, but it's something that I'm committed to doing, and hopefully it goes well, but I'll just leave it at that for now. Now that I've got all the upcoming stuff out of the way, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that's subscribed and been following this channel. You really have no idea how much all of that means to me. As of writing, this channel is just over 10,000 subscribers, and I honestly never thought I would make it to anywhere near this size, all of which I credit to the incredible support you all have shown me over the last year. In fact, the day this video goes live will be a year to the day that I posted my first ever History and Evolution video on the M16. But now that I'm here, I feel more of a duty to be making content that is historically sound, and to be more vigilant in spotting mistakes and inaccuracies before releasing videos. I plan to be making videos for a long time, and I feel like this channel is still only just beginning, but moving forward my focus is going to be on making entertaining and most importantly accurate historical content for you all to enjoy. I'm excited for the future of this channel, and I hope you're all excited for the things I've talked about in this video. Please, I implore you, use the submission form. I love hearing the ideas you guys have for videos, and I want to make content that you guys want to see, as well as videos that I'm personally interested in. Thank you all once again. You make this channel what it is and give me the motivation to keep making these videos, and I hope you will stay with me as I grow as a content creator. That's all I have for now. I hope everyone's week is going well, and I'll hopefully see you next week for a look into the legendary music of the Vietnam era, and then soon a dive into Lockheed's Skunk Works in a few weeks. See you soon.